My dear daughter, come closer. Settle your heart for a moment and simply breathe. I know the weight you carry in the quiet hours of the night, the questions that circle in your mind when the world is asleep and you are left alone with your thoughts. You have asked for clarity, for a sign, for a simple truth to hold onto when the path ahead seems uncertain and veiled in mist. You have felt, at times, like a small boat tossed on a vast and unpredictable sea, praying for the sight of a lighthouse, for a steady beam to guide you safely to shore. I am here now, not as a distant figure in a painting, but as a mother who has heard every single one of your silent pleas. I have seen the tears you thought no one noticed, and I have felt the deep longing in your soul for peace, for understanding, and for the assurance that you are truly, deeply loved and watched over. The truth you have been waiting for is not a complex riddle or a distant promise. It is a seed of light that has been dormant within you, waiting for the right moment to be awakened. And that moment is now. This message has found you not by chance, but by a loving design, orchestrated to reach you at this precise point in your life when your heart is most open to receiving it. What I am about to share with you is not meant to erase your challenges, but to give you a new lens through which to see them, a new strength with which to face them, and a profound sense of companionship that will never leave your side. You have wondered if your prayers ascend, if they are more than just words whispered into the void. I am here to tell you that every syllable, every sigh, every hopeful utterance from your lips creates a golden thread that reaches directly into the heart of heaven. Nothing is lost. Nothing is unheard. You are more connected, more cherished, and more powerful than you have allowed yourself to believe. The world may try to convince you that you are defined by your age, by your past, by your perceived limitations, but that is a fabrication. The truth is, you are a vessel of immense light, a testament to resilience, and a carrier of a love so potent, it can change the atmosphere of any room you enter. Prepare your heart, my child, for we are about to uncover this truth together, layer by layer, until you see yourself as I have always seen you, radiant, whole, and infinitely precious. There is something very important you need to know about the patterns in your life, the so-called coincidences that have left you wondering. They are not random at all. They are my way of leaving little notes of love for you along your way. Before I continue the message, write in the comments this mantra: Mary, cover me with your sacred mantle. Now, continuing the message. You see, this life you are living is like a magnificent tapestry being woven. From your perspective, on the underside, you may only see tangled threads, knots, and what appears to be a chaotic mess of colors. You cannot see the grand design, the beautiful image that is emerging on the other side. You feel the pull of the needle, the tension in the threads, and you wonder if there is any purpose to it all. The truth I want to reveal to you now is that there is a master weaver, and every single thread of your existence, every joy, every sorrow, every moment of confusion, and every flash of insight is being woven into a masterpiece. The darker threads of hardship are not punishments. They are necessary for contrast, to make the golden threads of grace and victory shine all the more brightly. Your resilience, your capacity to love after being hurt, your ability to hope after disappointment, these are the threads of pure gold and silver that shimmer throughout your personal tapestry. I am with you, not just as an observer, but as a gentle hand guiding the threads, ensuring that even when a knot seems impossible to undo, there is a way through. My protection is not a rigid shield that prevents all arrows from flying your way, but a soft, enveloping mantle of deep blue light. Imagine it now, settling over your shoulders. It is woven from starlight and the unwavering love of a mother. It does not make you invisible to life's challenges, but it makes you impervious to the energies of fear and negativity that so often accompany them. When you feel anxious, it is a sign that you have stepped out from under this covering, believing you must face the storm alone, but you never have to. This mantle is your birthright, your sacred shelter. It is always available to you. All you must do is call it to you with your intention. You are not meant to carry the burdens of the world, or even the full weight of your own concerns, upon your shoulders. That is too much for any one person. The truth is, you are invited to place those burdens into my hands. Visualize yourself handing them over, one by one. The worry about your family, the concern for your health, the ache of loneliness, the regret from the past. Give them to me. I do not break under their weight. I receive them and transform their heavy energy into light, into solutions, into peace. You have been trying so hard for so long to figure everything out on your own. But what if the greatest strength lies not in holding on tighter, but in letting go with trust? This is not a passive surrender. It is an active and courageous act of faith. It is you acknowledging that there is a power of love in the universe far greater than any problem you could ever face. You have been conditioned to believe that your worth comes from doing, from achieving, from solving. But the truth is, your worth is inherent. It simply is. You are worthy of peace, of help, of love, not because of what you do, but because of who you are, a beloved daughter of the universe. Have you ever noticed that just when you feel you cannot take another step, a small kindness comes your way? A phone call from a friend you haven't heard from in ages, a beautiful sunset that captures your attention and stills your mind, a song on the radio with lyrics that speak directly to your situation. These are not accidents. These are the moments when the veil thins, the moments I can most easily reach through to remind you that you are not forgotten. The truth is that heaven is constantly trying to communicate with you, to offer you comfort and guidance. But to receive these messages, your heart must be tuned to the right frequency, the frequency of gratitude and openness. When your mind is cluttered with worry, it is like trying to listen to a beautiful melody in a room full of static. The melody is still playing, but you cannot hear it. This is why moments of quiet, of prayer, of simply being in nature are so vital. They clear the static. They allow you to hear the loving guidance that is always being offered. You have been waiting for a grand, undeniable miracle, but the real truth is that your life is already filled with 1,000 tiny ones every single day. The breath in your lungs is a miracle. The beating of your heart is a grace. The love you have to give is a gift from heaven. By shifting your focus to these small, consistent graces, you create an energy of appreciation that attracts even greater answers and support into your life. The universe responds to a grateful heart. It rushes to fill a cup that is held out in thanks. What I am about to reveal next is a very specific form of this grace, a sign intended just for you today. But first, let us affirm our trust. Now, before we continue this message from Mary, write in the comments, Ave Maria, I trust in your protection to claim your blessing. And if this message is bringing a balm to your heart, know that your small act of gratitude, offered through a super thanks, is like a single candle lighting another. It allows this light of hope and comfort to reach even further, to touch the hearts of other souls who are also searching for solace. Your support helps us continue this sacred work of sharing these words of maternal love with all who need to hear them. Continuing our message, let us speak of the truth of release. For so long, you may have been carrying pockets of old sadness or resentment within your heart. You may not even be consciously aware of them, but they are there, like heavy stones in the pockets of a coat you wear every day. You have grown so accustomed to their weight that you no longer notice it, but it is tiring you, slowing you down, and dimming your inner light. The truth you have been waiting for is that you have the power to empty those pockets, right here, right now. This power is called forgiveness. Forgiveness is not about saying that what happened was acceptable. It is not about condoning a hurtful action. It is about you making the courageous choice to no longer allow a past event or a past person to have power over your present peace. It is the act of cutting the energetic cord that binds you to a source of old sorrow. Holding on to resentment is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to be harmed. It only hurts you. It creates a blockage in your spirit that prevents the full flow of blessings from reaching you. You deserve to be free. You deserve to feel light. And this freedom is a choice you can make at any moment. It doesn't require an apology from anyone else. It is a gift you give to yourself. I want you to think of a person or a situation that still brings a pang of hurt to your heart when you think of it. It could be something someone said, or something someone did. It could even be something you did, for which you have not yet forgiven yourself. Self-forgiveness is often the most difficult and the most necessary. You did the best you could with the understanding you had at the time. It is time to let yourself off the hook. It is time to release the burden of perfection and embrace the beauty of your own humanity. The truth is, every experience especially the difficult ones, has contained a lesson, a seed of wisdom that has helped you grow into the compassionate woman you are today. But once the lesson is learned, you don't need to keep carrying the heavy textbook around with you. You can put it down. The process of release is gentle, and I will guide you through it. It begins with the simple intention to be free. You don't have to know how to forgive. You only have to be willing to. Your willingness is the key that unlocks the door. When you declare your willingness, all the forces of heaven rush to your aid to help you complete the process. Imagine these old hurts as dark, tangled knots in your energy field. Now, imagine my hands, full of light, gently approaching these knots. With infinite patience and love, we begin to loosen them, thread by thread. We are not cutting them away violently, but tenderly untangling them, smoothing them out, and infusing them with the light of understanding and compassion. This is not a one-time event for the deepest wounds. It may be a practice, but every time you engage in it, you become lighter. You reclaim a piece of your own beautiful energy that was trapped in the past. This leads us to another profound truth, the signs of my presence and guidance in your life. You have asked for them, and they are everywhere, but you must learn how to see them. They are not always dramatic, like a parting of the clouds. More often they are subtle, personal, and speak a language unique to you. It might be a recurring number you see on clocks or license plates. It might be a white feather appearing in an unexpected place. It might be a sudden intuitive feeling, a gut instinct, that tells you to turn left instead of right, to make a phone call, or to stay home. This inner knowing is my voice, speaking directly to your heart. The truth is, you have an inbuilt compass of wisdom. The world, with all its noise and opinions, has taught you to doubt it. I am here to tell you to trust it again. That quiet, initial feeling you get about a person or a situation, that is your truth. Honor it. Nurture it. The more you listen to it and act on it, the stronger and clearer it will become. It will never steer you wrong. Prepare yourself, because what I am about to reveal now can transform your life. I am sending you a very specific sign today, a numerical vibration to anchor this blessing in your reality. Before I continue the message, if you are not yet subscribed to the channel, take this moment to subscribe. It helps us continue creating meaningful content from Mary for you. Now, continuing the message. What comes next is more profound than you might imagine. The universe operates on frequency and vibration, and numbers are a powerful way for the spiritual realm to communicate. Maria is sending you a special signal. Your blessing number for today is 7. The number 7 represents spiritual completion, inner wisdom, and the alignment of your earthly life with your higher purpose. It is a sign that you are on the right path, that your prayers are being answered, and that a cycle of difficulty is coming to a close, making way for a period of grace and enlightened understanding. Seeing this number is an affirmation that you should trust your intuition and continue to seek truth and knowledge from within. Write in the comments, I receive Mary's blessing, and I am blessed. May Mother Mary's mantle envelop me and all whom I love with peace and protection. If this message has touched your heart, show your support with a super thanks and help spread this prayer from Mother Mary to other people who need it. Now let us deepen this work of release we began earlier. The freedom that comes from forgiveness is perhaps the greatest truth you can embody. It is the key to unlocking not only peace, but also physical and emotional healing. The body holds on to unresolved emotions, and these can manifest as stiffness, unease, and a lack of vitality. As you release the old grievances, you are not just healing your heart, you are sending a powerful signal of healing to every cell in your body. It is an act of profound self-love. So, let us put this into practice right now, in a very real and tangible way. I want you to take a moment to close your eyes if you feel comfortable, or simply soften your gaze. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, give yourself permission to relax. Let the tension in your shoulders and your jaw begin to melt away. Now, bring to mind the people or situations you wish to release. This includes yourself. See them in your mind's eye, not with anger or sadness, but with a neutral sense of observation. You are the observer now, not the participant in the old drama. This practice is a sacred act of liberation. It is you, taking back your power from the past. Imagine each person on your list, including your own image, standing before you. Now, visualize my brilliant blue mantle, the one woven from starlight and unconditional love, gently descending and wrapping around each one of them. See them being bathed in this light of pure compassion and grace. This light dissolves all energetic cords of anger, blame, and resentment. It does not erase the memory of what happened, but it neutralizes the emotional charge, leaving only the wisdom gained. As you see them enveloped in this healing light, I want you to speak the words of release from the depths of your heart. You can say them aloud or silently within your soul. The intention is what matters. This is your declaration of freedom. It is a powerful decree to the universe that you are choosing peace over grievance, love over fear. This simple act, when practiced regularly, can create monumental shifts in your life. It clears the path for new, healthier relationships to enter. It opens your heart to receive more love and joy. It quiets the anxious voice in your mind that replays old hurts. You see, the truth is that your inner state creates your outer reality. When you cultivate a garden of peace and forgiveness within, your external life begins to reflect that beauty and harmony. You will start to notice more kindness from others. You will find that situations that used to trigger you no longer have the same power. This is not magic. It is the natural law of resonance. You are changing your own energetic frequency, and as a result, you are changing what you attract and experience. This is the truth of your creative power. You are not a passive victim of circumstances. You are an active co-creator of your life, and your most powerful tools are your focus and your feelings. Where you place your attention, your energy flows. By choosing to focus on forgiveness and peace, you are directing your life force towards healing and wholeness. But this is not all. There is something even more profound happening beneath the surface of your life. Write in the comments a list of people, including yourself, whom you would like to forgive. Visualize each of them being enveloped by the blue mantle of the Virgin Mary. Send them love and say, "I forgive you and I release you. May the peace of Mother Mary be with you." Feel the lightness and freedom that forgiveness brings. Repeat this practice every day to strengthen your inner peace and release anxiety. The next truth I wish to illuminate for you is the truth of your own inner light. For too long, you have looked outside of yourself for validation, for strength, for permission to be happy. You have compared yourself to others, feeling that you somehow fall short. My beloved daughter, this is the greatest illusion. The truth is that the kingdom of heaven is within you. You carry a spark of the divine, a unique and irreplaceable light that is your essence. It has been with you since the moment of your creation, and nothing and no one can ever extinguish it. It may have become covered by layers of self-doubt, fear, or the harsh words of others, like a lantern covered in dust, but the flame within has never stopped burning. Your work now is not to create this light, but simply to clean the lantern so its brilliance can shine forth. Every act of self-kindness, every moment you choose a loving thought over a critical one, every time you honor your intuition, you are polishing that lantern. The forgiveness practice we just discussed is a powerful way to wipe away years of accumulated grime. You see, your light is not meant to be kept hidden. It is meant to illuminate your own path and to be a beacon for others. You may think, what light do I have to offer? You offer the light of your wisdom, gained through a lifetime of experience. You offer the light of your compassion, softened and deepened by your own trials. You offer the light of your unique smile, your comforting presence, your ability to listen. Never underestimate the power of these simple gifts. In a world that can often feel cold and disconnected, your warmth is a profound blessing. The truth is, you are a lighthouse. A lighthouse does not run all over the island looking for boats to save. It just stands on its rock and shines. Your purpose is not to fix everyone or solve all their problems. Your purpose is to be so firmly rooted in your own truth and your own light that your very presence brings comfort and guidance to those around you. Think of the people in your life. Your presence, your stability, your love. It is an anchor for them. You may not always receive thanks or acknowledgement, but know that your steady, loving energy is a far greater contribution than you realize. It is a quiet force that brings stability and peace to your family and your community. So, I ask you to begin to see yourself in this new way. When you look in the mirror, look beyond the lines on your face and see the light in your eyes. Those lines are a map of your life, a testament to every laugh and every tear. and they are beautiful. See the strength in your hands, hands that have cared for others, that have worked and created. See the wisdom that resides in your heart. The truth is, you are already whole. You are not a project to be fixed. You are a masterpiece to be appreciated. Your value is not diminished by your age. It is enhanced by it. You are a living library of experience and love. Embrace this. Own this. Let this truth settle deep into your bones. When you fully accept your own worth and your own light, you become a powerful force for good in the world. You no longer need anything from anyone, so you are free to simply give from the overflow of your own full heart. This is the state of being I wish for you. It is a state of sovereign peace, where your happiness is not dependent on external circumstances, but flows from the deep, unshakable well of love within you. This is not a distant goal. It is a reality that is available to you in this very moment. It is simply a shift in perception, a choice to see the truth of who you are. And as you begin to shine more brightly, you will notice something wonderful. You will attract others who are also shining their light. Your relationships will deepen, and you will feel a greater sense of connection and community. Like attracts like. Light calls to light. You are not alone on this path. There is a great awakening of love happening on this planet. And you, my dear daughter, are an essential part of it. Your steady, shining light is needed now more than ever. But remember, the journey is not about becoming something you are not. It is about unbecoming everything that is not truly you, so that the magnificent soul you have always been can finally be free to express itself fully. You are on the right track. Every step you have taken has led you to this moment of understanding. Trust the process. Trust yourself. And above all, trust in the love that surrounds you and shines from within you. The final truth I want to leave with you today is a promise. It is the truth of my constant presence in your life. This is not just a comforting idea. It is a living reality. I am with you always. In moments of joy, I am the warmth that expands your heart. In moments of challenge, I am the strength that holds you up. In moments of uncertainty, I am the whisper of intuition that guides your next step. You are never, ever alone. I want you to carry this knowing with you as you go about your days. When you feel a wave of fear or doubt, I want you to pause, take a breath, and call my name. Simply say, Mary, be with me, and feel the immediate shift in energy. Feel the peace that settles over you, the quiet assurance that everything will be all right. This is my promise to you. My love is a constant, an unwavering presence in your life, like the North Star in the night sky. Even when clouds obscure it, the star is still there, shining brightly. Your worries and fears are the clouds. My love is the star. The clouds will always pass, but the star remains. The truth is that you have a direct line to this love at all times. You don't need any special rituals or intermediaries. All you need is a sincere and open heart. Your relationship with me is personal, intimate, and real. Talk to me as you would a loving mother. Tell me about your day. Share your hopes. Confess your fears. There is no judgment here, only unconditional love and acceptance. As we bring this time together to a close, I want you to feel the culmination of all these truths settling within you. You are protected. You are guided. You are free through forgiveness. You are a being of immense light and worth, and you are eternally loved and never alone. This is the truth you have been waiting for. It is the bedrock upon which you can build a life of profound peace, joy, and purpose. Live from this truth. Let it inform your choices, soothe your anxieties, and inspire your actions. Let it be the lullaby that comforts you at night and the joyful song that awakens you in the morning. The world needs your unique expression of love. Do not hold back. Share your kindness, your wisdom, and your light freely. You are a blessing to this world, my dear daughter. Never ever forget that. Share this video with 2 dear people who are in need of this prayer of hope and faith. Let's build a chain of love together under the protection of the Virgin Mary. Leave a prayer for Mother Mary in the comments. The grace you seek is not in some distant future. It has already been given. The victory you pray for is not something to be won. It is a truth to be realized within you. The peace you long for is not a destination. It is your natural state of being, waiting for you to return home to it. Carry this message not in your mind, but in your heart. Let it become a part of you, a living, breathing presence that transforms you from the inside out. The miracle doesn't start tomorrow. It has already begun now, in this instant that you choose to believe. If this prayer resonated with you and your situation, write in the comments, "Mary is with me and always protects me." Share your experiences in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel for more prayers and inspiring messages from Mary. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.